Now we have a big breaking news coming in as far as External Affairs Minister S Jaishankar's response to Canada is concerned. He actually commented on India-Canada row there at UNGA, as we were just talking about that. And he has said that, I'm going to quote him here, "We told the Canadians that this is not the government of India's policy. If you have something specific and if you have something relevant, let us know. We are open to looking at it. The picture is not complete without the context in a way. You also have to appreciate that in the last few years, Canada actually has seen a lot of organized crime relating to the secessionist forces, organized crimes, violence and extremism. In fact, they are all very, very deeply mixed up. So in fact, we have been talking about specifics and information. This is the word that has come in from External Affairs Minister S Jaishankar as far as his response to Canada is concerned there at UNGA. Take a look at his response.
What we told the Canadians. One, we told the Canadians that this is not the government of India's policy. Two, we told the Canadians saying that, look, if you have something specific, if you have something relevant, let us know. We are open to looking at it. So, but to understand the context of it, in a way, because the picture is not complete without the context in a way, you also have to appreciate, Ken, that in the last few years, Canada actually has seen a lot of organized crime, relating to, the secessionist forces, organized crime, violence, extremism. They're all very, very deeply mixed up. So, in fact, we have been talking about specifics and information. We have actually been badgering the Canadians. We have given them a lot of information about organized crime leadership, which operates out of Canada. There are a large number of extradition requests. There are terrorist leaders who have been identified. So do understand that there is an environment out there. So that is important in a way to factor in. If you have to understand what is going on out there, and our concern is that it's really been very permissive because of political reasons. So we have a situation where actually our diplomats are threatened, our consulates have been attacked, and often comments are made about, there's interference in our politics. And a lot of this is often justified as saying, well, that's how democracies work.
But if there are specific pieces of evidence that they provide, the government of India will cooperate with them in terms of
look, if somebody gives me something specific, it doesn't have to be restricted to Canada. But if there's any incident which, is an issue, and somebody gives me something specific as a government, I would look at it. Of course, I would look at it.
I have CNN News 18's Abhishek Jha joining me on the phone line early this morning. Abhishek, a very good morning to you. Basically, External Affairs Minister S Jaishankar actually clapped back in a sharp message to Canada. He said that there are allegations, there are even more of the allegations being leveled against India, but there is absolutely no proof. We have given them a lot of information to substantiate our stance, but there is absolutely nothing and no vocal representation from Canada's government as far as their extremism and terror activities on their soil is concerned.
Of course, in a way, Jaishankar has replied to Canada in a very bold statement that Canadian government, while it has never been active, and there has been a reluctance from the Canadian authorities on acting on the kind of evidences or the proof or for the information that India has provided to Canada. They have been very reluctant to act on that, and EAM has clearly said that Canada has become a hub for organized crime activities, and this is something concerning. Meanwhile, he has also said that if there is any evidence that is provided to India, then India will cooperate. So far, there has not been any evidence that has been provided to India. And in that context, one has to understand the fact that all the uproar that is being created by Canada on this issue, and Canada's allies also like US, Australia, and UK. To some extent, that they have been saying that the investigation should go on, and this is concerning. Unless until the evidences are shared with Indian side, there is nothing that India can cooperate on.